think everything's working. Brilliant. Audio mix it fine. That's all fine. Turn the music down a little bit. We can turn it back up. Clear the airways. Brilliant. Here we go. Here we are. Part the Piece 2026. It has been a year already, that is for sure. Bring on another beautiful year of Part the Piece. It's what do you call it? Welcome for this unscheduled, unplanned session of Part the Piece. And 2026 may be a wonderful year for everyone. Had a bit of a break over the last couple of weeks, and it just made sense to come back at this time. And for the next couple of weeks, the session times will be probably twice a week that I'll post on YouTube. And yeah, that's 2 days a week works well. 2 days a week is not overburdening. It also gives us space between each day until my schedule somewhat becomes more regular. But 2 days a week on probably a Tuesday and a Thursday at this stage. And then maybe over the course of coming weeks, coming months, we'll see if we can increase it to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing, or even get it back to what we were doing 4 days a week. We'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get into it, because relaxing into peace, we don't need to necessarily force it. I've been sitting over the break contemplating when sitting, waiting to go into meditation or conducting our meditation. Sometimes we can get overexcited and we overfocus. So it can have like a inverse effect to the purpose that we're trying to achieve. So the purpose is to relax into peace and merge with that stillness. But sometimes the mind just gets in the way, and we're using it. I've mentioned many times before, we're using it day to day. We're using it over and over again. And to just put the brakes on is like doing a big power slide on sand, where it won't stop. You don't get the grip straight away and you'll slide. So the metaphor there is the mind is like your body, the sand is like the meditation, and we will just slide past our place where we stop, which is the focus part. And sometimes, we do get overexcited and we overfocus because the mind starts to do an investigation cycle, as I like to call it. Why aren't we focusing? Why aren't we sliding effortlessly into meditation? Why can't I feel the peace like I normally do? Do I need to stop these thoughts coming in, etc., etc.? And should I have eaten that heavy meal? It just keeps going until it's a bit more out of control. And like anything, the more you try to stop it, the more the mind will say, no. I've got this. I can get you into peace, but we've just got to do this, and this. So then before we know it, the mind is taken over and we spiral into the mental energy, which is not the purpose of the Path to Peace meditations, where we work on the technique of mindlessness, where we don't engage the mind at all. In fact, we're not even engaging the visual part of the mind. I don't ask you to visualize anything, and we certainly don't need to have visuals at all to achieve the peace and stillness, because what we're doing is we're feeling the peace and stillness. So it's more of a feeling. So when we encounter this, instead of resisting into peace, resisting and trying to overcome with the mental energy, we can embrace and use it. So we can use it to scan the body. Where are our toes? And where are my fingertips? Use it. It might sound like we're trying to distract the mind, and in a way we are, but you can go a little bit deeper. What does this feel like? Can we feel the peace at the fingertips? Now the breath. Let's take one slowly and feel the peace. We are engaging the nerve endings of the body, and we're getting out of our heads. So the feeling will be the overwhelming sense. You're working with a different part of your senses within the body, and we're disengaging with the mind. So eventually, as we're engaging with the nerve endings of our body, so the fingertips and the toes and the body and how it's feeling. And we're also closing our eyes to stop that overwhelming visual sensation. And then the mind will eventually relax. Then with each breath, we feel the peace wash over the entire body. And it's the peace. Sometimes the only way to relax the overacting mind, and I use this technique quite a bit, is to listen to music or do a little bit of quick exercise. Because I don't know if you've noticed, when you do intense exercise, and it doesn't need to be intense just before you're going to do a meditation, but just in general, if you use, when you're doing intense exercise, the mind's not really focusing on much else than, hey, body, you're a little bit tired here. Oh, geez, my muscles are starting to hurt. Hey, how about you stop? And it's focused on that part rather than, oh, what did I have for lunch today? Did I fold those 3 items of clothing that I got out of the washing machine? The mind is less distracted with those things because it's focusing on what you're doing with the body. And when you say running for a period of time, that becomes almost like a meditation for those who run a lot, because your mind is so focused on what the body's doing, and it's like, okay, yeah, that breath, I need to take that another breath in. Yeah, my legs are starting to burn. All right, yep, you can do it. Just keep pushing. And then the meditation, when you really relax into it, starts to take hold. And then you can always, like after a little bit of exercise, doesn't have to be running or music, you can always stop. Like if you're doing that also to get into the meditation by listening to music, some tranquil music, you can always stop the music and then go straight into the meditation when relaxation's felt. So you don't have to continue listening to that music or doing that exercise when you've gone, okay, the mind is now, taking a little bit of a break and is relaxing. Because an overstimulating mind can be fixed very easy by these little techniques. It'll just save you having to sit in meditation, because sometimes when we go straight from working on an intense task or doing things in our life that require our mind thinking, then going straight into meditation can be somewhat difficult. So there's going to be days when it just doesn't click. And although we always think that's a wasted meditation here, that wasn't very productive, it just didn't feel like I sunk into the relaxation and the peace. It's always going to be followed by days on the journey when relaxation's seamless. Always. The more you just keep turning up and make it a regular practice, it is going to be seamless. I promise you. I promise you that. That's for sure. And without further ado, on that note, we should start the meditation and practice what we preach. So we can go straight into meditation from this point of me yapping along. But that's also part of why I talk just before we go into meditation too, so that if you are listening live, or if you are getting to this point in the meditation, or you can skip to this part of the meditation, or the meditation itself. If you listen to it beforehand, maybe it gets you into that relaxed state anyway, because the docile tones of my voice or the topic is quite boring. And then it's just like, yeah, I'm ready for meditation. Come on, I'm already relaxed. I jest. So, without further ado, we can start to close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. And this itself is just to get the mind focused on the breath, get the mind aware of the breath, and then the peace and the stillness just follows from the breath, because the mind is going, okay, I get it here. And these are the triggers and the training for the mind that we can constantly go through and then just relax. It's almost like how hypnosis works, to be honest, and any other sort of practicing. Let's just turn that up a little bit. Turn to this. Sorry, just one moment. I should have done this before. Come on. Yeah, maybe it's this one, eh? Hopefully. And as we just close our eyes, relax, palms facing upwards, we're going to take a couple of deep breaths and really start to relax into our body. And then from there, we're going to feel the energy surrounding our body and the peace and stillness within. It's all the same thing, and it's all really just our true nature. The peace and the stillness, the non-reactivity, the viewing life from the neutral perspective. As we close our eyes, palms facing upwards, we're going to take a couple of deep breaths through the nose. And as we do, it's going to be deep, deep into the body. We're going to hold the breath for just a slight moment, just to permeate that oxygen and energy through the body, through every cell, through every meridian. And then we are going to exhale and breathe out that carbon dioxide, breathe out the things that we don't need anymore. And then we're just going to relax into a natural rhythm where we don't control the breathing, we just allow the breathing to come and go. Allow the oxygen to come and go. And the mind just becomes an observer, and we watch the breath, and we watch the body relax. We observe our feeling, our natural state of being. So, without further ado, palms facing upwards, let's take our first deep breath in through the nose. We breathe that deep into the lungs. We hold the breath slightly, and then we breathe out. And then we just allow the breath to come and go at a natural rhythm. We don't control the breathing. We just allow the breath to go in through the inhalation and out through the exhalation. And this is a calming effect because we just allow the body to do its thing. We allow the breath to come and go at natural rhythms. And the mind is just preoccupied with observing the breath. If you do feel your mind wander to another activity, just gently bring it back to the breath. If it helps, you can focus on the tip of your nose, where the breath comes in through the nostrils. And feel the air sensation on the tips of your nose. So we take our second deep breath in through the nose. We're going to breathe in that expansion of consciousness, that energy, that peace, that stillness, the love, compassion, all the good things into our field. Hold the breath, and then we're breathing out all the negativity, all the old injunction and programs, all the things that don't serve us anymore and that we don't need to operate from a day-to-day perspective. We just release and let that go into the ether. And then we just allow the breath to come and go at natural rhythms. And we just observe the breath to go in and out at natural rhythms, a natural flow. We just watch and observe that go. And then we scan the body gently and feel the peace and stillness in every part of our body, in every cell. Our fingertips are nice and relaxed. Our knees are nice and relaxed. Our legs, our torso, toes, tops of our heads, soles of our feet. Everything's just nice and relaxed and peaceful and still. You may, as you tune into this peace and stillness, feel the gentle vibration around the sensitive areas, like the fingertips, like the toes, like the kneecaps, the torso, the tops of the head, the face. And just feel the tingling, the buzzing, the sense of sweetness, tranquility. So we're going to take our third deep breath in through the nose. Breathe in that peace, that sweetness, that tenderness, all the good feeling. We're going to pause very, very slowly and breathe out. Breathe out all the things that don't serve us anymore, all those blockages, that weight that we carry around as a security blanket. We can just let that go and feel lighter and more peaceful. And we just allow the breath to come and go again at a natural rhythm, so it washes over us with that peace and that gentle stillness. We're centered and we're still. And on this final deep breath, we're going to imagine ourselves in a cocoon of light that surrounds our body. It envelopes us in this cocoon of light, which is just our energy. Nothing else, just our energy. We allow the peace and stillness to come in through the light, and we can just expel anything that doesn't serve us anymore, and just keeps things out that don't serve us anymore to re-enter. And then on the end of the fourth deep breath, we're going to just be again aware of the breath, the stillness, the peace. We're just going to merge fully with that peace and stillness. We're just going to let go. And we're going to go wherever the breath takes us. We're going to feel the peace and the stillness through every cell and every muscle and every tissue in the body. We're just going to relax and just let go and drift off into this ocean of peace. And then I'll call us back and we'll do a little bit of gratitude, expression or mantra, and then we'll ground our energy and that'll be it. So let's take this last deep breath in and just merge with the ocean of peace. So here we go, through the nose. Breathe out deep into the lungs, deep into every tissue and every cell around the body. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Breathe out all the old belief systems, all the old programs, things that don't serve us and that we don't need anymore. Just let that go. Let it go now. Feel the weight being lifted off your body. All those negative emotions. Let go now. We just allow the breath to come and go again at a natural rhythm. Allow the peace and the stillness to engulf your entire body. As we're observing the inhalation and the exhalation, we're just going to merge with this peace, this ocean of peace. Feel the body expanding brighter and brighter. Your body may feel like it's the size of the room. Just let go. And with each breath in, feel the peace and the stillness. And with each exhalation, relax further into this peace. So relax, continue with the meditation now. slowly and gently bring that peace back with you into your waking consciousness. Bring this peace and stillness to your heart. You may place your hands over your heart if you wish, or keep them by your side. As we activate the heart center for the practice of gratitude, as we express our gratitude for all things, we are too blessed with peace and love within our life. For all experiences that we experienced recently, today, and will experience in the future. For those situations that test our resolve or give us the opportunity to express ourselves in a way that we may not have expressed ourselves in the past. Each event is an opportunity for us to express ourselves in peace, with gratitude, and in service. And we are deeply grateful for those opportunities in our life where we get to bring this peace and this stillness that we feel in this moment to those events, to those situations. Because when we do view life from the neutral perspective, and we do operate from the neutral perspective, profound things happen. So we're grateful for the opportunities that we've experienced, we are experiencing, and will experience. As we breathe this in through the heart, we then exhale, and at the same time we say thank you. We're deeply grateful for those in our life that we call our friends, that are always there in our times of need. They're always there when we do need them most. Without question, without pushback, they are there, supporting us all the way. And it's a wonderful opportunity when we get to return the same to them. And it feels effortless because they're our friend. There's a special bond with our friends. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just things are effortless with this person. They understand you deeply to the core, and you understand them. So we're deeply grateful for all our friends in our life. Breathe this in. Breathe out. Thank you to our friends, to our beautiful family, who are our blood relatives. In most instances, there are other people we call our family that aren't necessarily our blood relatives, but they operate as caregivers, guardians, support networks. Much like our friends, many times they don't ask questions. Sometimes they do. But that is fine. We're grateful for all opportunities that we get to spend with our family. Their love, their support, their wisdom, steering us in the right direction when we may have questions. We're deeply grateful for all situations with our family. Breathe this in. Breathe out. Thank you to our family. To our animals, our pets, nature itself. The opportunity to stare in wonderment at the very fabric of unconditional love. Thank you for the opportunities we spend with our dear pets, with those animals we encounter along the way. Beautiful birds, beautiful animals that surround our places where we live. If you ever got to swim with the dolphins, it's a wonderful experience as well. Magical creatures. But these animals are often there to remind us of who we are. Open up doorways and opportunities to express ourselves unconditionally and from a neutral perspective. So we're grateful for our opportunity with these animals. Breathe this in, breathe out. Thank you. To the planet itself and everyone on it, people we may never meet. We're grateful for all the opportunities we share with people on this planet. People who are doing magical things at times that are unsettling. There's lots going on in and around the world at the moment, in our backyard and beyond. And these people, we may never meet them, but we draw inspiration from these people. We are amazed at their resolve and their ability to keep going when the chips are down. Bless everyone on this planet. We're grateful for the opportunity to live alongside you. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you. To the planet itself, the wondrous landscapes, magnificent areas, from the forest to the desert to the seas to the mountains to the skies. What a wonderful planet we live on. We're grateful to be here and express ourselves unconditionally. Breathe in the gratitude. Breathe out and say thank you. Thank you. Finally, to those beings seen and unseen throughout the universe, thank you. Your guidance, assistance, and love. Breathe in. Breathe out. Thank you. You may gently put your hands by your side and just gently concentrate on the tops of our heads, where it's our time to receive. Because what we put out comes back to us. Because indeed, everything that you do for this planet doesn't go unnoticed. Everything that you do for your family and your friends, everything that you do for yourselves, for those animals, for nature itself. Thank you for being unlimited in your choices, having limitless potential, and creating endless possibilities throughout your life. You create the narrative of your life with ease. And you're wondrous and absolutely magnificent in everything that you do. Silently and out loud. It's very important. Silently and out loud. It doesn't go unnoticed. Our thoughts and intentions create the very fabric of our life. So just gently concentrate on the tops of our heads, where we allow this feeling of gratitude to wash over us. And this is a response from the universe. We say, thank you. Feel this peace and stillness wash over us. Feel it wash over us through the soles of our feet. And any excess energy that we don't require anymore can be shared through the soles of our feet with the earth itself. Blessings be to this beautiful planet. Blessings be to everyone on it. We are deeply grounded and rooted in this plane. We're deeply anchored in this plane, this earth. So we just share through the soles of our feet, going deep, deep, deep into the earth. About 3 meters or 10 feet. We're deeply grounded, we're deeply rooted. Thank you. Blessings to be this planet. So count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You may slowly and gently move your body. You may slowly and gently return to your body now. Open your eyes with a big, big smile when you're ready. It's good to be back. It's wonderful to experience that peace and stillness. I'd almost forgotten how wondrous and magnificent it is to share peace and stillness with everyone here, live and in the replay. Thank you, everyone. And we'll be back again at this stage in 2 days' time. So may you have a wonderful rest of the day. May the peace and the stillness carry through the rest of your day. And remember, live life and make those memories for 2026. Bye for now. I'll see you soon.